オーバーツーリズムの問題が各地で起きています。
Welcome back to Kyoto, Japan. What seems to be a never-ending saga of spots getting banned because of tourists. It asks the question, are there too many tourists? Is Japan suffering from over-tourism? Do Japanese people hate foreigners now? No. But actually I do. With the yen at its weakest in 34 years, and a huge influx of social media content, a record of 8.56 million people actually visited Japan only between January to March this year. And numbers don't stop there. The statistics estimate that there will be 32 million annual foreign visitors by 2025. So what is the problem in Japan and Japanese tourism at the moment? So everyone, including the brother and brother's cousin and brother's cousin's friend and his sister and girlfriend, mostly goes to the same spot, like such as Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo. In Japan, there are 47 prefectures, 700 cities, and 1,000 small villages and towns. But those people just choose those same places. It's not just the amount of people who are in this concentrated area, but the manner of some. Whether it's pulling geishas clothes, or vandalizing, and standing in front of the fucking road to get a picture of Mount Fuji in a convenience store, and so that you can post on Instagram and get a few likes and never look it back again. Anyway, Japan is much more than what you see on social media. It's not all doom and gloom. Tourism benefits many local businesses that might have otherwise closed. With declining population, some places actually rely on tourists to keep themselves afloat. So today we are going to look at 6 of my top hidden spots in Japan, places you can visit and avoid massive crowds of tourists. Hirome Ichiba in Kochi prefecture. Ever want to experience Japanese festivals? The drinks, the street foods, and those lively atmospheres. At Hirome Ichiba in Kochi, you can experience this every single day. I nicknamed Kochi's Kitchen. This incredible market has got over 60 different shops, stores, and drinking, izakayas, and everything all together in one place. You can enjoy the classic izakaya food such as gyoza and stuff like that as well, but here you cannot forget to try the seared bonito. The katsuo no tataki, they call it. It's the best in the whole Japan, and without it, it's not worth going there. So this Hirome Ichiba is always filled with locals. So you're gonna be like a guest, like a foreign guest, and it's like a food court, right? So you sit down and you'll be all surrounded by the locals. Like, hey, where are you from? Oh my God, I've been there, and just enjoy the conversation and make sure you get drunk because they drink so much in Kochi. Kaiyu in Kochi prefecture. Some of you might remember Kochi as I ran across the prefecture searching for the juiciest tomatoes and the fishless sushi. But Kochi isn't just about the food. The Kochi has got one of the best views, the sceneries of Japan. One of my favorite places to stay while I'm in Kochi is a place called Kaiyu. Kaiyu is located in a city called Tosa Shimizu, which is the west end of Kochi prefecture, facing to the beach called Okihama. That reminds me of Hawaii, actually. Enjoy the relaxing and peaceful moments over the window looking at the beach, and that's something that I enjoy the most while I stay there. So what's so special about this hotel, Kaiyu, is that for dinner you eat with the whole owner family, the Mitsu and his wife and his daughter and the boyfriend, and they all work in the hotel, right? So that the people who stay there become friends with them, and you hear what's happening around the area, and all the tourists, between tourists you meet with other tourists, right? And they're from all over the world. Some people are from the States, from Europe, and also from other parts of Japan, like Okinawa and Hokkaido. So you become friends with them, and the next destination you might visit could be where this person who happen to be staying in Kaiyu is from. And I just enjoy meeting those people who are very interesting. Hida Satoyama cycling in Gifu prefecture. Well, imagine that, cycling through a Japanese beautiful countryside, and you and your best mates, admiring all the rice fields with summer breeze, flowing your hair. And sounds pretty good, right? In the Hida Furukawa town in the Gifu prefecture, you can take a part in a guided cycling tour Satoyama literally translates to village in the mountains. As you cycle through the fields and the villages, you'll be able to see the side of Japan that you've never seen. You might bump into the farmers and you might bump into just, people, the local people, and you talk to them. And once I heard a story about this cycling tour that on the course, there is a kindergarten. And the kindergarten, the kids were having kind of the break between classes or whatever. And when they saw the foreigners, so people are like, oh, hello, 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 hello. And that was just such a pleasing moment that my friend said who just joined the tour. So check it out. You'll love it for sure. Takachiho in Miyazaki Prefecture. Japan, home to the samurai, the land of rising sun, a creator of sushi. But where did it all start? Well, it all started from a stripper. Yes, you heard me, stripper. Apparently, the first stripper in the world was Japanese. According to our folklore, Japan was created at Takachiho Gorge in Miyazaki Prefecture in Kyushu Island. You can experience this kagura, an ancient Shinto ritual ceremonial dance that tells the story of Takachiho and Japan's origin. While I won't get into the details now, you can watch the whole history in the video that I created a few years ago. And there is another reason why I don't want to go into the details, because even though this place, Takachiho, is a very sacred place, it's the birthplace of Japan. Takachiho Gorge itself is pretty touristy, and because of the beautiful waterfalls, and you can get on the boat and go through it and so. But there's a walking tour, and then you can learn about how Takachiho was made and how Japan started. You might find it very amazing, amusing as well, because even though it's in the West, I think religion is sometimes pretty strict. Whereas Shintoism, in many cases, is pretty tolerant, and it's fun to hear the story and feel the difference between your religion and our religion. Tateyama mountain range in Toyama city. So hot topic recently is the barrier that the Lawson in front of Mount Fuji had to put up to actually cover the view so that people don't really have to come to the area to get concentrated and everything. Well, it's beautiful and all, but I have to say it now, Mount Fuji. It's pretty cool, but in all honesty, it may be just a little overrated. It's beautiful, and might be worth climbing, which I haven't, but might be worth it. Chris, I think it has twice already. I can't believe it. Anyway, but do you know what's cooler than Mount Fuji? Tateyama Mountain Range. That's cooler than Mount Fuji. The Tateyama Mountain Range is in Toyama Prefecture. Some of you may not heard of Toyama Prefecture, but located in the coast of the Sea of Japan. It's also home to one of 3 holy mountains in Japan, alongside Mount Fuji and Hakusan I climbed last year. The legend has it that in 8th century, a hunter pursued the wounded bear all the way to Murodo, and only to see it transforms into a golden Buddha. And after seeing this, he decided to become priest to protect this sacred place. If you hike to the peak, you can find Oyama Shrine, which is one of the main attractions of the mountain. If you head to Abahara City, you can find the view, which is 10 times better than the bloody convenience store. So in Toyama, I've got my favorite ramen, which is called Toyama Black. Some people call it one of the saltiest ramen in the whole earth. But yes, there is one place called Daiki, which is really famous for the saltiness and everything. But other places are pretty plain, not too salty. So when you go to Toyama, make sure you try Toyama Black, and I hope you like it. Tao Hill in Oita Prefecture. Have you ever been to Japanese festivals and heard the beats of taiko drums? Well, in Oita Prefecture, there's one of the most amazing taiko performances in a place called Tao Hill. The taiko drum performance on Tao Hill, the endless fields and mountains as a backdrop. It combines traditional taiko drumming with contemporary dancing, lighting, and incredible costumes. I've been there twice already. What's so special about this place is Drum Tao is pretty famous group that they go around the world do the performance. But this is their headquarters. What's so different from watching the performance, somewhere else, and this was the venue itself is standing on the hill, and it kind of creates like totally different like amazing atmosphere that have never experienced, seen. And the good thing about is they do the performance almost every day. They'll do it during the winter, but from spring to autumn, they do it. So if you go to Kyushu, make sure you check it out and just go there and watch it. You'll be amazed. It's stunning. Check it out. So those were my top 6 hidden spots in Japan. Which one do you guys want to visit? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.